So hello and welcome people to a new Let's Play, and this one is with Gungrave, which is worth mentioning.
I thought it was Gungrave.
That's what the lady says, and maybe that's true. But what is also true is that this was the first IP Sega made after the Dreamcast died. This game was specifically made for the PS2, and it very much shows in the type of resolution it uses and whatnot, and also that it doesn't run like shit like most of the Dreamcast ports.
やるのか。組織のことは忘れて生きるはずじゃなかったのか。その銃をまた見ることになるとは。好きにしろ。お前には調整が必要だ。深追いするな。
時岡。
昔の名だ。T でいい。
銃は母が銃をグレーブに。
安心しろ。銃は奴の元に戻った。
じゃあ組織をハリー・マクロエルを止めてくれるのね。
ああ、奴らは最悪の亡霊を目覚めさせてしまった。組織の人間は一人残らず墓場行きだ。新しいミスターハリーに乾杯だ。
何か用か。ここはコスプレパーティーじゃねえぞ。
Kick their ass!
Yep, that's all of the introduction you get, and now you have to murder everything. This game is kind of, sort of a rail shooter, except that you can move, but it doesn't really change much. Your controls are very simple. You press and hold square to shoot. You can move and shoot. You can turn and shoot, and you can also smash people with your coffin, which if they get very close. You're the fastest when you're not moving and shooting, and also when you're not targeting anybody. There is a target, but it's not terribly useful. It's only useful ? During boss fights, but it has very short range, so it's actually better to not even use it at all. You also shoot way faster. And you can strike a pose with the select button for some reason. You can shoot way faster if you were jumping, like dodge shooting. then you can jump, then you can shoot way faster than just regular shooting and walking. So that's good to keep in mind. Other than that, there isn't really much more to the gameplay, but it's still very fun to do. And also, the story is barely comprehensible. I should just throw it out there. It's kind of like one of those very artsy, nice to look at OVAs that you don't really understand, but you still enjoy what's going on. And what's going on is a lot of explosions and a lot of gunfire. And I should also mention that you're not gonna be hearing the game exactly as we are hearing it, because I had to remove all of the copyright infringements in order to make it viewable worldwide. Because otherwise this game is blocked in like 5 countries, and among one of them is the US. For some reason this game just is not allowed there, which explains why there is so little coverage of it, despite it being relatively well received. I mean, it got an anime adaptation and another game, so you know it would be kind of weird if this was just one of those games that everybody forgot existed.
And
also, is really
all
pretty.
Thanks to Trigun.
Yeah, the guy that should be mentioned, although it's kind of obvious from the way things look. The guy who made Cowboy Bebop and Trigun did a lot of artistic direction as well as character designs for this game. He did that for a lot of games in this era. He was pretty busy. He also did that for Bujingai, among others. And we have to kill the target, but you know, since he's moving, he's gonna be moving around a lot, and eventually he'll lock himself up in a tight space. So until that happens, let's just blow everything in our closest vicinity. We do not, thankfully, get damaged by our own torpedoes that we can launch from the coffin. That could be disastrous. Otherwise, it would still be fun. The coffin, sadly, is not a one-hit kill, but it's easily half the power of your rocket strike. So it's still very much worth using on bigger enemies, if for nothing else, to interrupt them. Also, you can, if you notice, my health is finally dropping, and this is because this game utilizes a shield plus health system, where your health does not deplete until your shield goes down, and you need to wait for a little bit and not get hit in order to replenish your shield. And we've got a new move. Here I forget to talk to the both people, but I will do that for all of the next episodes.